What's going on?
We're waiting on Ted. We're always waiting on Ted.
I know, but it's 15 minutes, and you'd think he'd be here by now.
You'd think, but you know how it is.
Usually he's only like 5 or 10 minutes late. I wouldn't think that we'd have to be just sitting here dick in hand.
Dick in hand, yeah.
At least a message or something. I mean, we film these at night. You'd think he'd be awake at least.
Well, Tucker, what do we have here?
What?
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, but I am. Tucker, but I am.
That's crazy. Ted is in Tucker's apartment right now.
Hello, Schlatt.
Hey, Ted.
I'm here in Tucker's setup.
Why?
I'm actually here to deliver something, and
It's happening.
you're not going to like what's about to happen.
What did you guys plan?
Tucker, give me your wrist.
Oh, my God. The bracelet ceremony.
Here we go.
I gotta say, man, this is disappointing to see. This is him rubbing off on you. You know he's rubbing off on you right now.
Oh,
Dude, he's about to be rubbing me off.
I hate seeing Ted rub off on people.
Here we go.
Come on.
Here we go.
Yes! Yes! It happened!
Oh, my God.
Oh. Whoa. It happened. We did it.
And just like that, Schlatt,
Let's get fucked
Tucker
up,
has
dude.
been christened with a little bit of bling.
You converted him.
My cheeks are like wet now after
Oh,
that.
I'm a sloppy guy.
Welcome to Chuckle Sandwich.
I don't know what's going on. Welcome to Chuckle Sandwich, everybody. They didn't tell me this was happening,
Yeah.
and apparently Ted is just in Tucker's apartment today.
I'm just in his setup. And you want to hear something crazy? My setup is still there.
Really?
My setup is still there.
Look at your house.
We'll cut to it
Oh,
right
can
now.
we pan to that?
Yeah, cut to that. It's just
Oh my God.
yeah.
It's going right now.
Empty.
Yeah, it's going, and it's that's just kind of how it is, you know? But yeah, no, I came here to Chris and Tucker, but also I came because out here is where the path of
Well,
the eclipse.
Here is
Right.
a
Not in
relative
the,
term.
yeah, well, yeah, here is
We
not.
had a hell of a journey
yeah.
from this launching point.
To see the totality, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because-
So did you come? Okay. Did you? We got to set the record straight here. Ted,
Yeah.
Tucker, can you take off your headphones for a second?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ted, we've had problems with Tucker's punctuality and certain other issues we've talked through.
Yeah.
Are you here to fix that and to address that with him, or was this a buddy trip to see fucking Fire Moon? Okay?
It was definitely what you just mentioned that Tucker hasn't heard you say, guised under that second thing you just said.
Okay.
So I've been doing a little bit of, hey, come on. No eating on the job, dude. Come on.
What?
No eating on the job.
That's never been a rule before.
Well, it is now. Yeah, no, but I've been looking around. I mean, you know, and to be frank with you, there's a lot of things that are a little bit concerning. Tucker, you can put your headphones back on. Tucker, what's going on here? You have weapons of mass destruction on your table, littered across your
That's
table.
got to be illegal.
He's got this.
That was a gift from you.
What do you mean? I don't understand
And
what you're
so
saying.
is that one.
What's that? A little
That's-
toy fighter jet?
That's
little
tell-
toy
oh, it's
on your desk?
incredibly silly thing.
It's an F4 Phantom.
Little toy on your desk.
Well, yeah,
okay, I didn't know you still played with little toys.
Not only that,
Yeah.
he's got merch from other businesses currently.
The Krusty Krab hat.
Yeah. This is
Interesting.
concerning to say the least. In fact, I believe it's in
Yeah.
your contract that you're only allowed to
Yeah.
wear Chuckle Sandwich merch,
I
and
was
you don't
going to
actually
say.
seem to be wearing your staff shirt right
Oh,
now, which is actually a little bit concerning.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, his house is in a mess. I mean, you know, I would have in my place, I would have bleached my floors in preparation for my arrival. But
I did that.
what are you talking about? I'll tell you what it smelled like. It smelled like cat piss when I was walking through the hallway up in here, and I was like, he doesn't even own a cat. How is that possible?
You'd think how could that smell even happen?
Even this. Look at this.
No,
is
no,
there
no,
another
no.
toy over
Look at
there?
this.
No.
He's got totems to
What is
pedophiles.
that?
It looks like basically.
What?
Totems to pedophiles?
Dude, that's a piggy bank.
Yeah, this looks like a totem to a pedophile if I had it. Like, what else could you call this?
I don't know. That's some weeb shit.
Yeah.
That's some weeb shit. That's got to be some weeb shit.
I've been in your kitchen.
Fair enough.
But yeah, other than he's scoring pretty low right now. There's definitely going to be a write-up happening as I leave. Yeah. But he's doing his best to make up for it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, in other news though, we did go to the totality, the total solar eclipse of the sun.
Nice. That's fun.
What were you doing for the eclipse, Schlatt?
I was sitting here. And then once it came over, I looked outside.
Through your window, you didn't even go out. Like, did you not even physically go outside? You're just like, that's
I didn't even need the glasses.
You looked at it. You looked at it raw.
What are you talking? It's safe to. In totality.
Oh, okay. So you saw the totality.
Yeah, I saw the totality. It went over Austin, dude.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it did
Think
cross
I had to drive 5 hours?
Yeah, I guess not. Oh, yeah.
You think we only drove 5 hours?
How many hours did you drive to see it?
So we wake up at 7. We're on the 6.
6.
We're on the road at 7:30 in the morning. We know that we have a lot of drive. Originally, we were going to drive to Rochester, New York.
It's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed all of New York State was cloudy?
Yeah, the whole state of New York. And I kind of knew this was going to happen when I was coming out here. I was like, what are the odds in New York? Like, I spent 4 years at Ithaca. I know what it's like in April.
It's cloudy and miserable.
Yeah, pretty much all the time. And it's like, well, this is a cosmic event. I need to be able to see the sky for this. Really taking a risk on the next 20 years of American eclipses, of which there are none until like 2042 or whatever, to go out to New York. But so yeah, no, we're looking at this cloud map thing, and it's like all of New York basically is 60 to 80% cloud cover, which is like, that doesn't sound good.
No good.
And I don't know if you saw, excuse me.
You're fucked
up. I don't know if you saw this, but there was a post by someone on Twitter, and we can put it, and Emma can put this on screen right now. We can find it, where it's like a map, one of those, cool. It's like stat porn, something you'd see on stat porn, /stat porn or whatever. And it's like a map of the pathway of the totality. And it's a Monday that it happens, right? So like people aren't getting Airbnbs on Monday, but it's a map of like all the booked Airbnbs across the country.
Right. Yeah,
and
I saw
all
that.
the dots
I saw that.
are along the totality. Yeah, no, it was really. And I think personally, because I've seen the last eclipse in 2017 in North Carolina, I saw it, and in my experience, booking something in advance, you got for an eclipse, especially when you're relying on the clouds, you got to be mobile. You got to be like a nomad in order to see it. It's sort of like a nomadic sort of event anyways. I feel like it's an event only deserving of nomads,
So you looked at the map, you saw there were clouds in New York. Did you drive like into Pennsylvania?
We decided, you know what? Let's keep going east. So we decided
followed it east?
We're going, adjusted it. Now we're going to Burlington, Vermont.
Ted, the clouds move east.
We were quite literally
clouds go that way.
Outrunning them yesterday.
Well, because the other option was like, okay, so it goes like this across the country, right? Our only option was east, because like the closest like ending of clouds going to the west was
Ohio.
like past halfway through Ohio. So it would have been more driving going the other way.
Well, actually, it would have been without traffic, it would have been about the same.
Don't tell me that. And so we've adjusted our new location to Burlington, Vermont. Okay, so now we've got a 6.5 hour drive on our day, and we're driving.
Oh.
And it was long, and we're driving and we're going
just there.
Yeah.
Well, and then we adjusted.
Yeah. Well, as we're driving there, it's like Tucker's real nervous as we're driving there too. He's like looking for any sign of like the eclipse traffic, where he's like he's looking at the license plates and he's like, "Ooh, that guy's from Florida. He shouldn't be here. Maybe he's traveling." But it wasn't until we saw a car, and we can put this on screen because I have the video of it, a car where it's like an old couple, and they've got like that fucking grease marker on the back of their car, and it says Eclipse bound on the back. So we started getting the fanatics. Wow. And yeah, no, the traffic started like increasing a little bit.
But it was never bad going up.
Oh, it wasn't bad going up.
It was never bad. It was busy, but it was never slow. Like it was never traffic.
Yeah. And once we were getting closer to Burlington, and we started seeing the updated map, and I was like, oh, look, Burlington's now going to be 60 to 80% cloudy. We got to keep going fucking east, baby. So I chose a town that's right where it opens on the map to 0 to 20% cloud cover. Newport, Vermont. It's like literally in the upper right-hand corner of Vermont.
Touches like New Hampshire and Canada.
Yeah, it's like the top half of New Hampshire, or like pretty much getting towards Maine. And so we're driving there, and at this point, it's like we're riding it close. Like the Eclipse is at 3:30. We were gonna get to where we were gonna go at 2 or at 3. So it got to a point where we just started looking at little areas because people started setting up. You'd see like an old guy sitting back in his chair like this,
glasses on, staring at
once the partial eclipse started, you know,
not moving.
And then eventually we just chose like a little dirt pathway where some other people had set up.
Definitely some private farms road. They were pissed that we were all there.
Oh yeah, there was. Say the thing that you were talking about your like the blue collar opinion of it.
Oh yeah, I was getting the vibe the past week or 2 weeks about the Eclipse, kind of like as if the blue collar kind of red pilled the men of America were kind of like, fuck this goddamn Eclipse. I don't even know Eclipse. This is for the kids.
Yeah, like they're the people that just like they see it and they're like, what?
Like your dad, who's like an electrician, is just like, what the fuck is this shit? I ain't traveling for that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Like just like pissed about it for no reason.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't drive 7 hours to see it. I think it's cool, but I'm 24. You know,
right? That's crazy. You're getting so old.
I got time left on this planet, man. I'm not trying to lose an entire day to see some rock, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Some rock,
more than a rock.
I mean, I'm lucky because it was literally right over me.
Yeah.
So I had to walk outside and then look at it.
Yeah, that's the romantic, like the nice and easy. That's like the perfect one for you too.
Easy, man.
But yeah, I mean, the Eclipse happened. Tucker had never seen it before. I'd seen one before.
Oh yeah, I was blessed.
It was cool too because we were in a pretty snowy area. So it was like when the temperature,
right by J Peak,
because like the light, it gets dimmer, you know, like it starts to get.
Yes.
I mean, if you like, it's like somebody like turned down. It's like somebody turned down the
dimmers.
Dimmers.
Dimming is really the word for it because you can still see the shadows and stuff. So it was just a very weird. It's not actually it's not getting darker. It's just getting dimmer.
Yeah,
I think that's the same thing though. Right?
No. Darker is not the same as getting dimmer. This is like, hey, we're taking the sun, we're putting at 20% volume, power.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know if I buy that, but I'm on board.
No, I think you're a little too blue collar to understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah.
I gotta say though, very insane. I wouldn't have if I didn't get lucky, I wouldn't have done it. But holy shit, that was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's one of those things where when it hit, you wonder yourself, if you're like, what the fuck were people gonna do with themselves after they saw? If it's affecting me in this way, like emotionally and visually.
I think you had a tear coming down.
That was just because it was fucking cold out, dude. That was
Because you were looking at the fucking sun for an hour straight.
Well, I was messing with my camera too, and I was like trying to get the focus right, and it was cold. My fingers started to hurt a little bit because it was like every minute that the eclipse was getting closer, it was like the wind. Because when the wind started coming through too, as the eclipse happened too. I mean, it was like all those aspects, like the cold draft that comes through when the shadow comes over, and also the fact that the moon blocks out the sun. Is like a lot of like little like stage effects that would make any ancient human believe like, oh, okay, so they're pissed right now.
We're done. We're done here, you know.
Oh, but in reality,
we should probably sacrifice something.
Yeah, we
should probably go throw some pregnant woman off the mountain.
Everybody cut your balls off right now.
How often do you think Dude, that'd be crazy. It was just like all those who happened to be holding the knife at the time. Yeah, you ever think about like when it came for societies that had to sacrifice people, they probably chose the least liked guy.
Okay, time out. Interesting word, had to.
Dude, it was
Well, they
What
had
do you
to.
mean had to sacrifice people?
sun turned black. Some guy was like, "Hey, get my firstborn daughter." He doesn't make the.
Well, I don't
rules.
think it would be the firstborn daughter. I think it genuinely, if we, because people if you see old colorized videos of like people in the 1800s or late 1800s, you know how you look at them and then you're like, oh shit, they're actually just like acting like us. Like, like you go all the way back further. It's like, you gotta know that people who are like in societies, ancient societies that sacrifice people are also like doing stupid shit. They're getting drunk with their buddies. Like they're like they're smashing clay pots on ladies' houses to do a prank on her. And those same guys are also the ones where they're like, when the priest comes and like, we gotta sacrifice someone, they're like, well, Derek's kind of pissing us off lately, you know. Like maybe we should fucking get rid of Derek. Like Derek's, because they definitely have that guy where he's like, hello friends, and they're like,
it's Derek. It's Derek.
oh, and they're trying to like,
They're like, we should probably get back to work.
yeah, we should probably get back to toiling on the fields, dude. I don't know.
Wait,
You guys,
why?
are you guys going to
How do
the
we get
celebration of the sun later? Oh yeah, no, we might make it. We'll let you know. Yeah, no, they were sacrificing the least socially liked people, without a doubt.
Dude, we're way off track.
Well, yeah, but we need. This is our only topic for the podcast that we can think of, so we need sidebars to make it last. After the eclipse had hit, though,
3 minutes later.
let me ask you a question, Schlatt.
I'll put on my glasses to answer you.
And this is a real toughie too. What do you think everyone who drove up to the eclipse is gonna do after the eclipse is over?
Drive back home, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All at the same time. Everyone showed up at different times, different levels of preparation, but for everyone, the eclipse ends at the same time, which means that everyone is leaving at the same time. And it could not have been I don't think it could have been a worse traffic situation. I don't think I've ever seen a traffic situation like that.
No.
Tucker kept repeating. Well, you can say what you kept repeating all day.
Well, we were in Vermont. I think that is the worst traffic Vermont has ever or will ever see again in history.
Without fail, he's saying that the same way every time he says it.
Every time. I said it all day yesterday.
Well, Vermont's also got like one lane.
Yeah, I know.
You're damn right it does.
Like there's nothing going on up there. Like
Across the entire state, there's like 3 roads down.
Yeah, because I think there's like mountains that
There are mountains.
I think there's like mountains.
Yeah, I think there's like a couple of mountains.
Yeah. So anyway, we were at the eclipse for a half hour maybe.
Yeah, we got on the road, drove down the road for like 2 minutes. Boom, traffic immediately. We're talking like a country bumpkin fucking road in Vermont where no one, like you'd probably see like one car every hour.
Yeah.
And like, it's bumper to bumper. We're stuck there. We're like, shit, what are we doing?
Dude, it was bumper to bumper from that point at almost Canada to the bottom of Maine, or Vermont.
Yeah, and we like our first thing was like, okay, well maybe we'll go to a restaurant and like try to wait out the traffic because
Booked, no tables, no wait list.
Yeah, they were like
Terrible.
reserved the whole night. We eventually found a restaurant. We camped out there for an hour and a half or something like that. We're back on the road. Same traffic, dude. Still going. We were on the road from the time that we left to the time that like 3:30 hit when the eclipse is over. So we're leaving to the time that we got back, assuming that we're in traffic and on the road that whole time. We were on the road, minus the time we were at dinner, I guess, for 12 hours.
Oh my God! Just for
3 minutes.
a minute of darkness.
But it was worth it.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Black sun.
Black sun.
The day of the black sun.
Yeah, we got up at 6 and we went to bed at 4.
Yeah.
And we were moving the whole time.
We were almost awake for 24 hours.
Yeah, it was a journey. Dude,
It
my
was
dad's
rough.
pissed. He hates the fact that we did that.
Why?
Dude, he hates... Dude,
oh, is he one of them?
one of what?
He's one of the blue collar that hates.
The blue collars.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. He's he is blue collar.
He is.
No, well, he hates long drives. Like getting him to drive more than 2 hours is like pulling teeth. He just can't fathom it. But today
He's like a European.
Yeah. I called him today. I said, "Hey, did you see the partial eclipse?" He's like, "Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty cool." I was like, "Oh, did you have the glasses?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "Something
What'd
ain't
you see
adding up
there?
here." Dad's looking at the. He's like
He's
that
got-
picture of Trump, like staring at the fucking sun.
It doesn't look like anything until the fucking total thing happens.
You need the UV filter. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're just literally looking into the sun.
You know, the best way to look at it without glasses is take a quick peek and then close your eyes because you'll see it. Have you not done it?
Well, I'm not.
I've done it.
He's got some blue collar in him. He's a
I did it-
The sun sometimes.
I did it yesterday and I had the glasses. I don't know what happened, but yeah, you can look at it and then if you close your eyes, you can see it clear as day.
Wow.
It's like I probably shouldn't be
That's,
telling
you know
people
that's you burning your retinas, right?
No, I know. I didn't mean to. It all happened so fast.
Next time we got Mr. Sark on, we got to ask him about looking at the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, does
Yeah.
he do that?
Just throw this out there. Sprinkle it in next time you're talking to the dude. Just sprinkle in Whore Alley.
So how do we? My question for you is, how do we work in the words "looking into the
Whore
sun"
alley.
and "whore alley"? Yeah, no, I was over in L.A. back in I think Whore Alley or something. I decided I feel like I need to look into the sun.
It is in L.A. It is.
Is it really?
Yeah, he can tell you all about Whore Alley in L.A., dude.
Tucker's looking up Whore Alley. This isn't a. I don't think this is a real thing. Oh, it's first thing comes from r/Sark. So, oh, it is in L.A.
Yeah, it's the street behind the old Machinima warehouse where they used to film the respawns, and they had a bit where they used to just look at the sun and see who could do it the longest.
That's really funny.
Who would just burn their retinas. And hey, Sark got to see it too.
Whore Alley.
I'm going to text him about it right now, actually.
But yeah, no, we traveled really far and long and hard. But I took a photo. I'll edit.
video,
I'll edit the photo. Oh, yeah. Because there's only 3 minutes. It's actually twice as long as the last one, Schlatt. It's only 3 minutes to watch the eclipse. I decided it would be worth my time to take at least a portion of that pie out for content, though. I don't know if you looked at Twitter or you saw my TikTok.
Yes, I did. I see those every single time, and
They do so well.
They do
every
so well.
single time. And I don't know why, but people just like seeing me do a little jig, dude.
You know what people don't like seeing is when your friends are with you and the eclipse is about to happen. There's people with their kids. There's old people never seen it before. There's people around. And your influencer buddy is setting up his phone to do a TikTok dance as soon as the black sun happens. That's the side of it that people aren't seeing. And me and my wife are like, oh, geez, are people looking at us?
And then you hear it, like everyone's around, and
It's
you
quiet,
hear Ted just
too.
go, don't.
You know what's crazy? Well, they weren't looking. They weren't paying attention to me. We're at least 50 meters away from them. No, the thing is, too, you'll notice that video...
I heard that song, that
So many
bit,
times.
probably 300 times yesterday as Ted's editing on his phone in the back of the car for 4
I had
hours.
the lowest volume.
It's just on repeat.
I had the lowest volume. I'll give you an explanation. Okay, we had like barely any service while we were on the road.
terrible.
It was really bad, and it was so bad that like I couldn't even open up TikTok on my phone and load a sound into the video thing. So I couldn't do it at that double speed thing that usually I make that TikTok where I'm like dancing really fast. So I had to play the sound off of Tucker's wife's phone on repeat, and then I had to like try my best to dance to it while it was playing, while my phone was on like 5% battery. So it was
During
like
your 3 minutes of eclipse time.
yeah. But it ended up working out, and I think it's doing pretty well. It's almost got like 400K likes on TikTok. So
That's good. That's good.
Tiki-talky.
Hey, well worth it. Well worth throwing away precious time spent with buds
Yeah.
for a couple of likes, you know?
Then I looked at it for like a minute, and then another
Oh,
minute.
then you then
That's
he
like the
enjoyed
first
it.
thing I did. The first thing I did was do the TikTok.
Yeah, as soon as it went totality, Ted went, hit record!
Yeah, no, I like literally turned around, just like crouched down, set it up. Yeah, no, we'll play the full version of the video right now over the thing as we're talking about it. But yeah, no, it was a good time, man. It was a good time. It was a good time. What'd you guys
And you
do during
drove all
that?
the way
Actually,
back?
we weren't even really talking.
What we do during the video you were making?
Well, no, because
like
I
the
did
40 seconds.
No, because I did the
TikTok?
video, and then I went and I started taking photos too of the eclipse.
Hey,
so
what were you guys doing during that? Like
Well,
we weren't all standing like side by
I don't
side.
know. You guys were chatting. I was stressed because I only had I was on a timer for get all.
Yeah,
the
we were
things
chatting. I
wanted.
was going, "Wow, this is pretty intense, huh?" And Emma went, "Yeah, this is crazy." That's about what we were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, what else to say?
Yeah. No. It
I think Emma shed a tear.
really
Yeah, she's emotional.
because woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You said it.
not
Not
us.
me.
Damn. Damn, dude. Oh, I'm gonna get on Twitter. No. Oh. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. I've been seeing a lot of what's been happening on Twitter lately. I'm already getting on top of it, and I actually love women. My mom was actually a woman, and
I know.
I have a
know a couple.
sister. I have a sister. I am the brother of a sister, and you know what you saw there was not who I am.
You're so brave.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh wait, I wish I had a dog that I could have been like asking if it was going to be okay.
Yeah, you're petting
Yeah,
it during
this
this.
is gonna. You hold both of its hands.
What are we
This is
gonna
be a
do?
really tough video to make.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No,
That's a real thing that look it up.
Oh.
Look it up. Get it on screen.
T. Martin apology.
T. Martin.
Damn, he knows it. I remember T. Martin. I used to watch T. Martin way back. Oh shoot! Oh, this is a critical video.
I just can't believe people don't know about these old ass references, man.
Oh no!
No idea how I'm gonna record this video, dude.
Look at the house he's in, dude. Where? What is this? Wait, what is this painting? This is the only piece of
got
not
the-
structure here. Is
Well,
like
also
a naked
he's in an
woman.
office building. He's not even in a house. Look at that door.
Yeah, what is this? This is the only thing that isn't part of the structure.
This is like that's like one of those Etsy paintings that Schlatt hated from the Airbnb.
So I'm gonna try to make this as short and sweet as possible. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Okay.
Whoa.
But
Yeah,
first
you can
and
pause
foremost,
it now. Short and sweet as possible. Damn. Damn, yeah, no, that's crazy that he did it. He opened up with the dog, but yeah. Tucker's an influencer now though. He's gonna have to apologize real soon.
Yeah. We don't know what for yet, though.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, for whooping you at NBA streets, day and night.
Have you
left
played that
and right.
Schlatt?
No.
I'll get the copy so you can see the.
No, you're stuck, dude.
Oh, okay. You want to get it?
Nah, man. NBA Streets.
Volume 2.
GameCube.
No.
Have you heard of it?
No. I didn't get the GameCube.
Well, it was also on PS2 and Xbox.
Dude, calm down.
Hey,
you
man,
need to calm down. Let him speak.
My first console was the Wii. It was the Wii. Okay.
Oh.
And you know what? 1 second.
Ooh.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Ooh, I like where this is going. He's rummaging around.
Schlatt can't lift that weight. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, he can't.
That's a
He's
big
really
weight.
strong.
He
okay?
is strong. He's got leverage like you.
Oh, you got no.
Every-
I got a lot of leverage.
You do.
Yeah.
Schlatt's way taller than he looks. The giant.
He's a beast.
He's like a minotaur.
You've been playing too much Twilight Forest.
No, I've been suffering in the Twilight
You've been
Forest.
getting your ass kicked by Minotaurs.
Yeah, I got PTSD.
Got
What
a
do we
big
have
old
here?
box from the parents the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that must hurt.
Shut up.
Wii balance board.
A classic.
Nice.
That goes for about $5 at the thrift store.
Dance Dance Revolution hottest party
2.
with included mat
Oh, that's excellent.
for the Nintendo Wii.
That's a good stream game for Schlatt right there.
I feel like the Dance Dance Revolution feels like the same energy that iCarly feels like. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
This is
Wow.
about 50 pounds worth of Wii games.
Guitar Hero 3 Legends
Yeah.
of Rock.
Yep.
Oh, dude. That's where I learned to do music.
And 5-year-old creatine. I don't know why this was probably
Are you going to
just
finish
still-
that?
Dude, this has probably been expired for half a decade.
Damn, dude. So are you going to start, because you've been getting back into streaming, are you going to start streaming those games?
I think there's a possibility of it. Or maybe we play them on Sleep Deprived or something. I don't know. But hey, you know, the streaming's fun, dude. The streaming's fun.
Yeah. So have you just been doing the SDMP or are you doing anything else?
Yeah, just the SDMP. But I feel so loose, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy that I have that alt channel that I'll just stream whatever the fuck and get drunk a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I was just walking around the server the other day and playing "Jump in the Line" by Harry Belafonte. Full blast. Dude, they couldn't even fucking hear me talk. And the whole chat was just going wild.
Dude,
with
awesome.
with like the dancing emotes and shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what? This is so easy. Why did I ever put pressure on myself to make a good stream when I can just do that?
Well, because there's a lot of streamers that are of the same, in our community that we know that are like, they've got, I mean, like Ludwig, he's like incredibly organized. He's like a fucking monster, dude. I don't have, if I had even an inch, maybe even 2 inches of Ludwig's executive function, I would be a multi-millionaire by a long shot.
Yeah, you literally would.
If I had 2 extra inches, I'd be...
You'd be...
average.
You'd be tearing up the town is what you'd be.
Yeah, you would.
You'd be tearing up the town.
That'd be a blessing.
That is fun though to like, would you load it up in the Go XLR or something?
No, I was just playing it on Spotify.
Oh, how'd you get it going through your...
What are you talking about?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I thought you were saying that you were playing a song through your voice, like proximity voice chat on the SDMP, and you were just like running up to people and just blasting it. And
that's what I thought.
People couldn't even
jump in the line.
Yeah, people couldn't even speak to you. Like
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I was just mining, dude. I was looking for diamonds, blasting that fucking music. Wasn't even interacting with people on the server, and it was
awesome.
Just people were there for it. And in that moment, I was like, man, I could probably do this more, you know?
Yeah, I was doing a thing on the server where I mean, you saw it happen. I was playing the Fitness Gram Pacer test, and I just was fun.
I saw that.
I was subjecting people to it. I would like people come up to talk to me while I was just trying to do stuff on the run. Well, I knew that people. I was getting some stuff done off stream, some off screen mining, and I knew that people would come up to me and try to talk to me. So I was like, I got a great end gamer here. I got a great thing where I could just totally throw them all off entirely, and then I could dip after. So because I was trying to get some objectives done. So I loaded up the Fitness Gram Pacer test thing, and then I would subject them to a full Fitness Gram Pacer test, and then I would get out of there. So whatever they started talking to me about, they've forgotten it because the Fitness Gram Pacer test is playing.
I was your first victim. I was like, ta-ta. We're running.
I witnessed that. I was in the Family Mart as you guys were doing laps around it.
I think you were actually the third victim.
Really?
I had done it earlier, off of Spawn. Wow. Yeah. Yeah,
man, good times on that funny little place.
Good times on the SDMP. SDMP.live?
Yeah, I think that's the site. I'm starting to, I think the way to approach streaming is just to not care and just let the funny moments come instead of trying to curate specific, and most of the time when I would do it is try and make the entire stream watchable as like a video level quality. And
so, you were trying to make it all retention full.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I have so many different playlists and stuff and so many different Stream Deck macros to dial in exactly what I want, but people are going to be there regardless.
Right.
Know? Which is funny.
I need you to teach me about all those Stream Deck macros that you got going on. I feel like you're really smart with that stuff. Like you have a really good knowledge of just a bunch of little. You showed me the Everything app on the computer too. You just have a lot of little secrets in your computer that I feel like when I ever see your
computer science background, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw Jarvis Johnson's computer, it would take it up another level. Jarvis, he's got a Mac or something. He when he's looking for a file or something, he runs code, and he can and it pulls up the files and stuff he's looking for. I'm like,
Jarvis, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm like, he's like a hacker. It was awesome. It was awesome, but I didn't know what I was looking at. I was like, holy shit. I mean, Jarvis worked at Patreon too. He's a legit adult with.
I hope he didn't make those fucking logos.
The Patreon logo?
Yeah.
Oh, the change that they did?
Both of the redesigns.
What was the page?
Have you seen the new Patreon logo?
Oh, it's like a little bean. Oh, it's like a little bean.
What?
It's
Okay.
it's just
Wow, this is like minimalism taken to the.
I could tell you one thing. If somebody showed me that Patreon logo and they asked me what that was, I'd be like, is that like an art palette?
yeah.
Dude, this is
Yeah.
yucky.
You're fucking kidding me. Yeah, no, this is something that seems like it was targeted against you, Schlatt, too. After you made your video, Patreon was like, well, we can take
You're
it.
right.
Wait there, Schlatt. We can take it a step further.
Yeah. No, it's awful. It's awful. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember. Oh, well, in my head, I was like, what? Because I when I was doing my Twitch streaming, I was very, very hungry at the time. I was working, my deli job, full-time college, basically almost full-time amounts of work as well at the call center and at the deli.
Yeah,
And
it was like the IT thing you're doing.
I was
right?
like, I need to make more money because I was completely overworked and I just needed it to be more efficient. And I was watching these Twitch streams and I was like, man, it feels like these people put in no effort at all.
Mhm.
Like there's so many little things you can do, just quality of life stuff that make it so much better and
Yeah.
make for a much better, more rewatchable stream experience that people even today don't do.
Like what?
Well, here's something. I don't want
get
to.
my notepad out.
I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to upset because recently I've only been watching SDMP streamers.
Yeah.
But like, what do you mean? Why do you have these bars on the top and bottom of the Minecraft window? I get that you're playing it in windowed mode. That's fine. You could play the game in windowed mode. You don't have to have it full screen so that you still have the taskbar. And so the game is like this wide, and so you punch in, and then all the text on both sides of the game get cut off because you're resizing it. Just resize the window on your desktop or
Vertically?
something and make it
Is that
fit.
what you? Yeah, no.
Make it fit.
I stretch it vertically for mine.
No, just resize it. Get a perfectly 16:9 window of Minecraft. Have it a little smaller. Make that change for the content's sake, Ted. Also, people have a fishing game. People have a fishing game now with their chats where it'll pop up like you're watching someone play Minecraft, but then all of a sudden it'll pop up in a huge window. Wow, you just caught a big fish. And then like you use channel points to like catch fish. And I get it. Like, yes, it makes sense for the stream, but any other purpose you try and get this content into on TikTok or something, all of a sudden there's a fucking fish in the corner. People know what the fuck's going on. Like, keep it simple. There's nothing on my screen. I just have the game.
Yeah, you'll have
It's
to show
just
me
the
how
game.
to. You'll have to show me how to do that thing where you can do a live stream and then have music playing, but then it doesn't
Yes.
show up in the VOD. I need you to show me how to do that.
Oh yeah, if I
because-
could get a tutorial in that too.
Yeah, because it's
Put me
like
down.
yeah, because I feel like that's the one thing preventing me from uploading VODs, and everyone's
Yeah.
screaming at me wanting these fucking VODs, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm having the same issue.
yeah,
And Twitch is like, this is copyright, right? You have no strikes, but you could.
Yeah, I could
that is what
easily-
they say, isn't it? That is what they say.
Yeah.
You don't have any strikes, but we could kill you.
Somebody could be upset about this. Somebody could, if they cared, which they don't, but they could.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, then it's all muted. Yeah. I can teach you. I can walk you through easy. And it's kind of funny that I'm saying this, and then I preface this whole conversation with, I think I'm gonna try less on
Yeah.
on Twitch. But I'm at that point. I've already climbed up the ladder.
You're a
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna
teacher.
kick it out from under and not let anybody else climb up.
Yeah, you're gonna kick down the ladder and you
Yeah,
just
of
start.
course.
You're gonna drop a lava bucket above and watch it slowly come down into the hole of obsidian.
While you guys are playing with your little fucking fishing games.
I don't have the fishing game.
Yeah, that's
okay?
not me.
Mm,
I don't have the
Hey,
fishing
man.
game. And Tucker
not
Tucker
talking
doesn't
to me.
have the fishing game. There's no
Tucker
way.
doesn't have the fishing game.
No, I run a simple
Honestly,
show.
Tucker's got more advanced stuff than than I do on my stream. He's got like this text to speech thing where Joe Biden will start talking.
Well,
with
it's
someone.
not just Joe Biden. They have a whole selection they can pick from.
He's got a whole selection. I asked him how.
I used to have that,
I asked
yeah.
him how
It's a
to
fun
put
one.
that on my stream. He told me he doesn't know.
do
He
you
told me
mean
he
you
doesn't
don't
know.
know?
And
I
was
set
like,
it up,
set
and
it
then
up?
that knowledge, whoop, gone. I'd have to look it all up again.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean you don't know? You're the one who put it on your stream.
Yeah, it was a stressful day.
Yeah,
Tucker, you haven't streamed in a week.
Bro, what's been happening? Ted's here. That's why.
Okay.
It hasn't been a week.
Grind doesn't stop. Yes, it has been a week. I check.
Maybe we'll stream after this.
A week? No.
Yes.
It can't be. It can't be.
So that's a big face.
Well, Schlatt fucking scared me the other day. He was lurking. The founder's always lurking.
The founder always watches. Look, that's
April
Friday.
6th.
6 or 7 days.
4 days.
Yeah. It's been 4 days.
Okay.
And we're streaming tomorrow.
That was close, though. That was close. It was closer to 7 than it was to 0.
To 0.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Half credit.
Okay. What was that? E rating?
C.
One of the things that I was doing the other day on stream that I was really enjoying. Dude, we're so stream pilled right now. That's like all we're talking about on our podcast lately.
All I see is purple.
Yeah, all I see is
We bleed purple. We bleed purple.
Oh, yeah, that's such a cringy fucking line, too. I hate that Twitch is like that. It's like, this isn't like a fucking army, dude. Like, we're not enlisted in Twitch.
Wait, is this like a real thing? I just said that.
no, this is like like they do like hashtag bleed purple. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I don't want to bleed.
I don't want to bleed purple. And if I'm bleeding purple, I'm gonna be like, I need to go to the hospital. I'm not gonna get on Twitch.
I have no allegiance to Twitch. I'm only there because they have the fucking free Amazon Prime subs.
Oh.
They get rid of that. I'm fucking on YouTube. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah. You could stream both. You could also stream on YouTube too at the same time. You can multi-stream.
Yeah, but then it gets
Then you gotta
annoying.
pay for Streamlabs Premium.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can't multi-stream through Streamlabs unless you pay their subscription
but you
price.
can do it. You could do it on
OBS.
any other. You can do it on OBS.
I know. I'm just entrenched in this.
Yeah, you are. I set him up on the wrong platform, and now he's addicted. I basically got him addicted to meth. Essentially, the meth of streaming services, and now something clean, like OBS is like water. Streamlabs is like fucking crack cocaine.
Yeah,
and because it's got all those bells and whistles, it looks nice. But then once you want to do anything advanced or it stops working on you or breaks your computer, then you're like, oh shit, but I can't get off it, man. No, I can't get off.
Yeah, my donations and text-to-speech and everything's like already entrenched into that ecosystem.
Yeah. What I was gonna say though is that the other night I did something really fun that I hadn't been able to do really on stream before because I've always been like a sub 1K Andy, but it was like my chat has gotten really into gambling. They're really into gambling, dude. Like they're obsessed with it. They're obsessed with gambling channel points. And for a while it was just like coin flips, and I'd be playing the game and I'd be looking over, and then like half the people are like, I lost 1,000, and like some people are like, well, I just gained 5,000. I'm up like 50 today, and like I was like, okay, well, let's make this interesting, because I saw Sandwich, who I had rated the other day, of whom you continue. I keep mentioning them, but you will almost refuse to know who they are.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Friends with Barry.
Oh, Barry. Yes. Yes,
You
Barry.
remember Barry.
I remember
I can't wait until the
Barry.
day
I know
that
Barry.
somehow you're going to meet Barry and you're going to be like, Barry? Barry.
Wait a second.
But I was doing a gambling thing. And at first it was like I started doing a thing with gambling where it's like gamble because it's two options for those of you who don't know when you gamble on Twitch. You gamble channel points. You're not gambling real money, you're gambling the amount of time points you have for watching the stream. And you can gamble on blue or pink. So it was like one of the things I did was like I saw Sam do this. I was like, gamble which one you think is going to get more points, which side.
Oh.
And then, at least when I saw it on Sam's, there was like this whole thing where it was like one side it seemed like it was getting all the points. And I even got in, I donated some points. But then at the last second, these fucking whales came in and they were donating 250,000 channel points each. It was like 3 guys that donated 750,000 channel points, and they took the other side. And it was
the rich get
huge
richer.
upset. I did it on my channel, and it was like, I don't stream that much, so there's not that many people who have a lot of... It was like they started unionizing. They were like, everybody go blue. And they were all going blue. So then I was like, okay, let's make things interesting again. I change it. I'm like, all right, vote on which one you think is going to have less. And then they unionized again. They were like, keep it equal, keep it equal. But then I started looking around on my desk. I'm like, I got a lot of items out of frame here that I can just start doing stuff with. So basically my opening thing was, guys, looking at a box of crackers there, and it's Cheez-Its. And I'm like, I'm going to trick them. I say, what do I have on what snack am I looking at on my desk right now? Is it Cheetos or Cheez-Its? I specifically said Cheetos at the beginning so people would think that it was the first thing on my mind. So they would choose Cheetos. So it was like, I kept tricking them. I kept grabbing little things and having them gamble on it. And I would play like a bunch of Las Vegas jazz. And they were really into it. And it was a blast.
Eat it right up. Like
they
slop.
ate it. Oh, they are eating it up
like
slop, dude.
slop.
I was getting
Like
postcards on the SDMP where people were like, I'm gonna go to Vegas after this stream. Like, I had a blast, dude. I'm going to Vegas putting 1,000 on black, dude. Like, oh,
We should go.
no, dude, no, you'd hate Vegas.
I did watch that
I've been.
stream, Ted. I was only there because I was in the console of the server, and I typed in CAPTCHA, Force CAPTCHA, Ted Nivison.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet, actually.
No, because you were in a dungeon too.
Yeah, okay.
You got upset at that, I think.
Oh my god. So there was this one time that I was streaming. I was on my first adventure in Minecraft. You know, I had been doing a lot of building. I've been doing a lot of getting various things. But everyone else on the server had been diving in the deep depths, like fighting. Tucker's getting his ass eaten out by a Minotaur left and right.
Oh, yes.
And you know, Sneak Snag, he's flying around on the server because he's got every god item known to man in the mods. And I'm like, geez, I got to go on an adventure. This seems like a blast. So I find a dungeon. I'm going in there. There's like 4 levels to this dungeon. I'm going down. I'm fighting guys. I'm killing zombies. I'm having a good time. And I get down to like the harder levels. And while I'm fighting one of the boss mobs, all of a sudden I get a CAPTCHA. For those of you who don't know, on Schlatt server, they have fucking CAPTCHAs like the ones you'd fill out to log into a website, but in Minecraft.
Yeah,
They're
but we have to
awful.
know
Every
if
like
you're
10 minutes, like
human.
an ad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So-
pops up just to verify, you know.
Yeah, just to verify whether or not you're a
Sometimes
computer
they're
and not a
little
monster.
bit hard.
Yeah, and sometimes they're a little hard. Sometimes they have math, which I'm actually decently good at because of my alarm. But
Can I make a comment about the CAPTCHAs? I don't like that they're case sensitive. Because I'm using caps lock a lot to talk to people.
why are you yelling at people in text?
No, I'm holding it down. I'm going, hey, bird, can I have some of your stuff? But then my caps is on. So I go to type and I'm like, it's wrong. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Maybe you should just work on your typing.
Are you struggling with the CAPTCHAs, Tucker?
It sounds
Yeah,
like
sometimes it takes me 5-10 minutes to get through one of them.
Hey,
5-10 minutes.
you're free. 5-10 minutes.
How long
That's
does
a
it
lot
take you guys?
Maybe less.
Seconds.
Oh, well, I got really good at them because of what I'm about to talk about with Schlatt.
Because keep going.
Because
I
basically,
was filming an episode of the Sleep Deprived podcast.
Oh, were you?
While I was recording this, and I was just like, I was getting bored because those guys suck.
Yeah,
and
of course.
I went on to see who's streaming. I was like, oh, Ted's online, and then I was like, oh, Ted's in a dungeon, which is filled with monsters. Interesting.
Yeah.
And I open up the console.
I'm constantly in danger where I need to have my controls and be able to move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so one CAPTCHA comes up. I'm like, 5 plus 10, easy, 15. Let it go. Walking around fighting. Oh, another CAPTCHA. That was kind of quick. Well, fill it out. Do it again. Another CAPTCHA. What is going on? Hello? Do it out. Another CAPTCHA. Almost immediate. CAPTCHA again. Huh? What? And then my chat
as
starts
the
saying,
skeletons are coming.
oh, as the like there's zombies coming towards me. So like now I'm like trying to do like what's 15 times 20? Half the time I would like do a wrong answer until I could find like an easy enough math question. And then my chat starts saying it's like Schlatt's in here. He's doing this. I'm like Schlatt's stream sniping me right now. I had to deal with, and this wasn't like a 5-minute thing. Schlatt did this to me for like an hour.
You know, it's an hour-long podcast we got to record.
I think you were doing that the whole time you're recording that podcast. You were doing that the whole time.
I'm doing? You think I'm paying attention?
But not only that, that was like apparently that affected everyone on the server.
Yeah, because I was just doing at everyone instead of singling you out.
Oh, so you can single people out.
Yeah, I realized that afterwards. Once I saw a message in your, in the server, be like, is anyone getting a lot of these CAPTCHAs right now?
Yeah. I responded like, yes!
Yeah, no, it was awesome. So like, later, a couple days later, Tucker was like, "Yeah, no." I was like telling him about it. He was like, "Is that why we got all those CAPTCHAs that day?"
Yeah, I was trying to build something. It was the most irritating thing in the world.
Oh yeah, you were probably like sitting over a building or something, and you were about to like jump down, and it's like you died or something. I bet you got really.
I
pissed.
die a lot on that server, dude. It's always it's Tucker Keane is dead. People see it, they laugh,
man.
they say you suck, and
I'll tell you one thing I'm pissed off about. I'll tell you one thing, and then we could probably move on to a different topic because we've been talking about Minecraft for almost 2 episodes straight.
It's good stuff.
There, on one of these mods that you have on this server, I built a mob spawner, right?
Yes.
And it's meant to get me good equipment and get me some XP until I found out the cheesy way to do it. But there are these mobs that will spawn, the boss ones. Yeah. There is one that has a very low chance of spawning, but when it does, it's like you want to kill yourself. It is called an infernal level, like an infernal level of mob.
The infernal
it's
mobs.
Yellow. This motherfucker slipped out of my mob spawner because it can teleport, and because it can teleport. It has regeneration. It has an ungodly amount of XP. It could put spider webs on me. It would set me on fire. It would also grab my weapons out of my hands.
Yeah, oh yeah, it takes them.
And then if it walked over them when it's on the ground, it picks them up. Yeah. So I get killed by this thing. It takes all of my great armor and stuff. And now it's one of those things where it's like, I can't just run away and wait for this thing to despawn. I've got an investment in this thing now. I need this thing to die. But the thing is, whenever I touch it, I get disintegrated immediately. And this was like 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm on my like degenerate Minecraft run. The only person who's seen this happen is Michael Michelle, and he's seeing me die to a skeleton and all the different permutations of the way that sentence can come out. and he's like, "You good, dude?" And I'm like, "Infernal skeleton, help!" And Michael's pissed about the infernal skeletons. I think he lost some shit to those too. But basically, my saving grace was that because this motherfucker could teleport, I tried to trap him in obsidian at one point. Didn't work, by the way. He teleports. So he teleports into blocks. So at one point, he teleported into some obsidian and he just started suffocating. So I was like, and I see him teleport. I'm like, ooh. And he's like, he's dying. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see where this goes. So I sit there and I wait for it to die. And then I was like, looking at its health go down, and I was like, this is going to take a while. I set a timer. It took it 15 minutes to suffocate and die. I was sitting there waiting for this mob to die for 15 minutes of it being constantly damaged.
Yeah. So that's the infernal mob spawn.
It was crazy.
It'll make some mobs stronger.
Like the greatest monster I'd ever fought in Minecraft, I think, ever. And I solved it because it killed itself, realistically.
Yep. Dude, I put in all those mobs and mods and shit because I was like, okay, people are they're gonna log on, they're gonna want content, they're not gonna grind. But then you got people like Bird and Sneak Snag who have every fucking item in the game, and it's just like, how do you have like, what else are you doing? Always online, always streaming it, and I'm like, bro,
there's something I'm telling you.
I'm glad you're enjoying the server, but like.
I think I was telling you this last time. I'm kind of like that person too. A little bit. A piece of me is, I love to grind, dude. I love to get all the little items. I like to get the little pieces and stuff. When we play when we start a new realm, Tucker sees me. We log in the server, and I'm almost in. I'm a mole. I'm already in the ground.
You're like spawn. Like, okay, this is spawn. I turn around. I grab some wood. I make a crafting table. Turn around. Ted's diamond armor.
Yeah, I'm standing like this. And I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing? Oh. You're still using stone tools?
It's like, Ted, it's been like 5 minutes.
No, I'm like glistening too. I'm enchanted at that point.
Yeah. And you know what? Do you move 10,000 blocks away too?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Everyone, all of our.
I
IRL
honestly,
friends
I was
do.
like, I don't know why I did it this time. We didn't move that far away. Honestly,
We recovered well, I think.
We recovered. I mean, we built our. We've got like a retirement home.
We've got a nice you, me, and Swagger. We've got a nice little community right there.
Yeah.
Those are the nice houses.
Oh yeah.
St. John's got a nice house too. I'll give them credit where credit's due. They got a really
cute
nice
little
house.
house.
But some of the people make some dog slop houses. On
Dog
there, you
slop.
know?
Cincinnati dog slop.
Yeah.
That's why you made the HOA.
Rough. That's why we did make the HOA. That's why we did make it.
God, dude.
I was on my alt jamming out to like music. I couldn't even hear what was going on. I just hear someone in the back of my, like to behind me, and I turn around and I'm like, what? And it's Captain Sparkles, and he's like, it's come to my attention that there's a new house in the village, and it's quite ugly, and I think we should take a look at it. I'm like, oh hey Jordan, what's up, dude? See, he's going hard on it too.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the house was dog shit. It was dog shit. There's some
who
dog
was
shit
it?
builds. Mika and Telepathics made a dog shit house. They made a dog shit house. And those two are HOA denied, bro. And before they even fix their bullshit, they're building another terrible house.
Yeah, they keep
terrible.
trying. I actually
Bullshit.
haven't gotten my HOA inspection yet.
There should be a
we
second
might
round.
have to. Yeah, we'll
I need to
go around. We might have to do another round.
I've got a nice house. Tucker was like really hyping it up how his house was gonna be so nice, and he was like, "You're not gonna be able to be what I got going on."
Ted, watch a guide.
Yeah, like
Ted used a build guide.
I took it. I didn't follow it exactly. I took inspiration from the.
Yeah, everything's inspo, dude.
Yeah.
Everything's derivative.
See what I mean about Tattletale Tucker? He like comes in and he's
No,
like,
I'm not gonna let you get away with being like, my builds are so epic.
That's
dude.
the whole premise of being a Tattletale.
Ted built this whole village on our private realm, and he's like, "Oh, my village is so cool, it's incredible." And I'm like, "Wow, this is really, really nice." And it took me having to ask, "So, did you use a build guide?" I shouldn't have to ask. You should open with that.
I'm not following exact build guides though. You saw my basement. That shit's all fucking custom too, baby.
The basement is nice. I'm in there a lot.
Yeah.
I'm in there a lot.
Yeah, Tucker's whole.
Looking through all your shit.
I'll tell you what. Tucker's whole honor system.
Tucker, look through my shit. Tucker looked through my shit. I tuned into his stream, and he was in my chest room, my hidden chest room.
Tucker's whole honor system is out of whack right now because he used to have morals when it came to Minecraft. He used to be like,
Dude.
I don't really believe in people going through other people's chests. I just don't think it's like right. Like, would you go through my stuff in real life? Like, I don't think so. Now Tucker's streaming. He's like, let me see, what is Ted got in his inventory right now?
Basically. No, I'm usually trying to justify it. I'm like, listen, Chad, I'm down on my luck. I normally wouldn't do this.
Yeah, like you're like why are you like a traveling?
No, I was like,
wouldn't. He literally said, I normally wouldn't do this to me when I caught him.
He does.
I was going through Schlats. I was like, he's got to have like a beater rod that he doesn't need anymore. Just something he's going to throw it out anyway.
I think he caught you, didn't he?
No, yeah, he's in my chat. He's watching.
I caught him red-handed.
I feel like half the time when you're looking through someone's
They're watching.
Yeah, when you're looking through someone's inventory or something, like I'm in your chat. It's like almost any time I tune in your stream, you're walking through my house. You're like, I'm like, what are you doing in there, dude?
I'm looking for like a stack of redstone dust. It's always something inconsequential.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I'm not gonna sweep out all your books, but I just needed like a stone brick stack.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because you're building the most useless thing in Minecraft right now. Tucker's trying to become a rail baron. He's trying to build like a railroad.
That's for me.
Okay, sure, but that's not how. I don't think the last time. People don't travel by railroad anymore in Minecraft.
One does rail.
They have been doing that shit since Alpha, buddy.
It's like a classy way to travel, though. It's classical Minecraft. It's an
Schlatt,
ode to the older
that's
generation.
Something you could add. If you add some trains, some good-looking trains.
Hey, we do have good-looking trains. It's called skinned minecarts. You can have a little penguin minecart or a little turtle minecart. You got really cutesy options in there. I've not seen anybody use them.
I'll be using them.
Yeah, he'll be using them. But I'm talking about stuff like where you get like you can build like a like an engine thing. You can make like a caboose.
Oh, you want an actual caboose?
I want a caboose, dude.
Dude, you've got a caboose,
I want a
man.
Well, I want a caboose to put my caboose in. You know what I mean?
Look, the problem is that those mods are usually
really
way
intensive.
too grindy and tedious, and I wanted to make it fun and like you don't have to grind, you know. So but people will do it regardless. It is what it is.
I think it is good. Honestly, like when I first died to that infernal mob, at first I was like, it was that thought that was floating in my head, especially because Michael was freaking out about it in the chat too. He was like, you got to talk to Schlatt about this, and I was like, maybe I should talk to Schlatt. And then I was like, but wait, if this happened to me on stream, that would have been the funniest fucking shit ever. So like, I think it's honestly, and it's fucking Minecraft. Like, it's not a big deal if you lose all your stuff. Then you got more stuff to do. So
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I think that people like seeing people suffer too. So I think
easily.
it's worth
Early.
it. Yeah,
Early.
surely.
God, we are so Minecraft pilled right now. This is
I know
insane.
we are.
You said like 15 minutes ago, you were like, let's change the subject. We've been talking about
I know,
Minecraft for too long,
'cause
but
it's
here
like-
we are again,
it's
3
what-
weeks in.
It's what we're doing right now. It's what we're up to.
I'm about to kick you out tonight and get on stream.
And dude, I said at the beginning of the server, I was like, as long as it scratches that itch for like 2-3 weeks and everyone's happy by the end of it, I think it will have done its job. And we're already there, dude. Already there.
It's definitely. I definitely haven't felt. You know, all my respect and love and joy and sweetness in the world to the epic SMP. I had a good time on it, but it didn't scratch the itch in the same way. I think it was because I was trying to do lore streams. I was trying to do lore streams, and I was like, but I also like wasn't invested enough in the lore to like even achieve that. And I also didn't know that like people who do lore streams like straight up has like people helping them with that. Like I was trying to figure that all shit out on my own.
Yeah.
But no, it's fun, dude. I'm having a great time, and also it's like it's very poetic because this is like Tucker's like grown little cherub
This
thing,
is
and
my
this is like
first SMP that I will look back on
and it
be
like
like,
reminds
oh, that
me,
was such a good one.
like it reminds me very heavily of 2019 vibes. So it's been a good time.
Yeah, there's kids who are watching this that when SMP Live was a thing, they were eating on Zoo Pals. You know, they don't remember.
Whoa,
It was
what's
never
wrong
a
with
thing
eating
for
on
them.
Zoo Pals?
Oink oink Zoo Pals. You know, nothing. They're great. But I'm just saying, like,
Put the mac and cheese in the ears, and put the pretzels in the ears, and you get your chicken nuggets in the middle.
I'm just saying it's crazy seeing some of the postcards that get sent to me where they're like, "Hey man, I was in middle school when we were doing SMP Live, and now
I'm in college.
Yeah, or someone said, now I'm a pilot.
That's great.
I don't even know how it's possible, but hey man, it's crazy.
Well, maybe he's just messaging it from like the plane, and it's like, now I'm a pilot. Puts it down, storms the fucking cabin. Now I'm a pilot. The next day, fatal crash. Last app he had open, Schlatt Twitch live stream.
Claimed to be pilot.
Claimed to be pilot as he ripped the door open with his brute Minecrafter strength. Wow.
Good times on the SDMP. Good times.
SDMP, yeah. If you are a listener to Chuckle Sandwich and you are not watching the three of us play on this server, you're missing out on a lot because it's like basically like Chuckle Sandwich extra features, but in Minecraft too.
Yeah.
Everyone is
basically
very cool on there. Very cool. We got a good cast.
Oh, Emma Langevin's got a great house going on.
I don't think I've seen it.
Emma gave me the full tour.
Yeah, no. She's a king.
I need to see this place.
She's my king too. She gave me a lot of rubies when I needed it most. And she's also a friend of the pod as well, and she's probably listening to this episode.
She's been on
she
the
listens.
pod.
Well, she also listens to Chuckle Sandwich too.
Yeah.
So she's listening right now. Hey, Emma. Oh,
He's got nice teeth.
he does. He does have nice chompers.
Yeah. I'd love to get inside that thing.
What? Inside is like a Titan?
I don't know.
Say that again.
No, I don't think I should.
Yeah, I don't think I should either.
Hey, just the way you said it.
I want to get inside that thing. Like, yeah,
I want to get inside that thing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, that was like,
it's
like
nice teeth. I just was trying to be folksy.
Tucker watched it. Have you seen Attack on Titan?
Yes. Not really.
No, say it with the truth.
Well, I watched the first season, like 10th
First
grade.
season, right.
No, not even 9th
In
grade.
10th grade, that's a...
I don't remember it. I've been thinking about rewatching it, but Emma's like, no, we can't. Because once we start watching anime, we're not.
Then you're gonna start wanting me to dress up like a Titan and put me in your mouth.
What, dude?
I don't know.
And that's how he ended up like this. That's why he's like, I'd love to get inside that thing. He sees a pair of chompers now, and he's out of control.
A lot of money spent on this mouth. A lot of money.
Huh? I said those are nice.
Yeah, no. Are they veneers?
Wow.
You go to Turkey for that?
No.
You wear veneers?
I have braces, a retainer, a whole lot of root canals and all that, or whatever.
Schlatt, what are the odds?
Fillings.
If we do a gambling thing on the SDMP and we roll a dice, what are the odds that you go to Turkey and get your teeth grinded down and to get like those
veneers? I also wouldn't go to Turkey for something like that. I mean, I think I can afford it here.
They're not real veneers, though. It's like they get crowns. They get their teeth shaved down and replaced with the things on top. That's why they look so crazy.
Isn't that how it works, though?
No, veneers are like something else.
They
something different.
file them down.
No, that's a crown.
But the whole mouth?
I've
seen people pre-op where they're all pointy and small.
I'm telling you, dude, those are the people that go to Turkey to get the crown.
Hey, that's not for me. That's not for me.
If we got any Chuckle dentists,
mommy and daddy spent a lot of money on this mouth. I'm not going to go file all my teeth down.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't want to do that either.
And if Tucker wants to get in there, you know what? Come on in. But I'm a biter.
Oh, he's a biter.
Well, Tucker, Schlatt, open up. Tucker, dive in.